Okay, good morning and welcome to the gold mine. I made this video once before, but it didn't turn out, so I'm starting again. And I figured I'd start with where I sleep. It's 5:17 a.m. here, so nobody's awake, hopefully, and I can show you the gold claim. So here's where I sleep. That's pretty much the basics of this camper, which is a quite lovely place to stay if anyone wants to make a reservation. I'll probably need to contact Eric. All right, so here's my view, which you've seen probably on Facebook multiple times. But there's my view. There's where the sun starts. And there's where the sun will be tonight when we go to bed. I don't understand it. I still need to Google it. But here's Matthew's house. Yep. Here's Matthew's trailer, truck, dirt bike, which I don't approve of, and his four-wheeler that he lets me ride. Someone drew a heart there. I don't know who that was. It was me. And his other truck. This is the gold cleaning shack. It's under renovations right now. So I'm not going to go in there, but that's where they clean the gold. It's quite the process. That's probably its own video, actually. This is the water truck. They take that to town and fill it with water, and then they fill the big tanks here, and that's how everybody on camp has water. Back by my camper, which is right here, this is Daryl's, but he doesn't stay there right now. He has a house in town. All right, so gold cleaning shack. Yep, under renovation. Remodel time. Here's the fire pit, some chairs, picnic tables, Henry's soccer ball. Yep, and the view. Never gets old. Okay, so here's the kitchen trailer. So we can go in and see the kitchen. Okay, last time I did this, someone was in here. Okay, so this is where everyone hangs for meals. Eddie turns on baseball. Fridge, freezer, kitchen. Leva does most of the cooking. Yep. Huge pantry full of stuff. Yep. Kitchen. Kind of a mess in here right now, which is weird. Yikes. Okay. All right. There's snacks in the cupboards. We can have one snack a day. All right. So we're going down the stairs. There's an outhouse that they don't use much anymore. So this is Eric's camper where they stay. This is where Eric's house will be. His new house is starting to be built right there. There's all Eric's trucks. Okay, so we're gonna go back around this way. So we're kind of going back where we started. I'll show you. It will make sense when I get there. Okay, so this is new. I think this is new. First aid kit. All right, so this is the laundry room. Couple washers, couple dryers. These are all bathrooms. I'm not gonna go in there because, yeah, so bathroom, bathroom, bathroom. That's the girls' bathroom. That's the best one. This is all new decking. This is gonna be an entertainment / eating space. It's gonna be all enclosed. This is the back of the kitchen. So you'll come out this way. You can go in there. But mostly that'll just be used for cooking, and this will be used for whatever. This is where people are sleeping because it's 5:17 in the morning. Okay. Water truck, campers, Gold Shack. All right, now we'll go this way. Okay, this is a giant shop. This is the generator. Oh, this is the generator that runs camp. That's the source of all the electricity here. There's Eric's house and all his trucks again. Okay, so we did a circle kind of, because it's hard to show you everything since there's lots to see. So, okay, last time I misidentified everything in here pretty much. Okay, here's Eric's CNC table. Well, it belongs to Eric and Maddie, I guess. LOL. But Eric programmed it to make all these squares and sheets of steel. This is water. I don't really understand it yet, but he missed 3 squares last time. So today's job is to find those squares in this programming and cut them out. That's in case things get tough. Yeah, I don't understand this. Anyway, they're making a concrete square here for a crane. Last time I didn't remember that, but this is a lathe, big giant lathe. They're making these parts smooth again. Yikes. I don't remember what that is. Eric's gonna laugh at me again, but lots of things in here. That's all tools, stuff, more stuff. This is all parts in there, parts. Okay. All right. Henry's water bowl. All right, so we're on the back side of that giant shed now, and there's water pumps from Minnesota this year. Those and that lathe and a whole bunch of other giant stuff came this year on that giant trailer that had 45 flat tires. Service truck, Eric's project for right now, rude, is this bulldozer. So, yep, he just took those out yesterday. I don't know what those are. Rollers, maybe? I don't know. They say a lot of words when I'm here. Skid loader. That's their new skid loader. Okay, so then there's just a lot of stuff out here. Like old equipment. Yep. This is like water pumps and light thingies and generators. Yep. Stuff, more stuff. Okay. That's back at camp now. We've already done that stuff. Okay, so this is a mill. Last time I also misidentified this, so it's making logs into boards for cabins. Eric's included. Here's their funny truck called the Weebee. Weeeeebee. It came with that name and they kept it, but it makes me laugh. I don't know why. See, I'll show you. Weebee. I don't know why. Okay. So, out here, we're nearing the end of camp here. But, wait, there's more. Eric did this last year. So this is all new camp. He extended camp right before they left last year, so This is all new camp. So they can put more stuff here. I don't know how much more stuff they need, but what do I know? Here's a pile of rocks that Eric wanted me to show you. LOL. Down this road is the gold mine. So if you go like a mile-ish down this road, then you get to the gold mine, and that's where they do all the gold mining and find all their treasures. So, but that's a video for a different day. Whew. Yesterday, the sun was not in my eyes when I made this video last time because it was a different time of day. But that is the gold mine. Stay tuned for part 2.